Hello. I'm afraid to make too many sudden moves. See, it's already glitching. So annoying, you guys. I can't tell you. I'm afraid to make too much of a sudden movement, or it's going to glitch. Welcome to micro readings and Happy New Year. Yay. It's 2026. Yay. We're very happy that it's 2026, yes? How's everybody doing today? Hope you had a good New Year's Eve. Hopefully this won't glitch too much. We'll find out. A lot of you are probably hungover and still in bed. It's too bad. I will get off here and go on my phone. And listen, I enjoy going on my phone. We get way more people if I go on my phone. But I just don't know if I have it in me to be chaotic today. On the first day of the year. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? It's thinking. I don't know why. I think it may be, I may need to reset my box up here. Because downstairs for TV and everything, I don't have a problem with anything. Kyle keeps telling me I just need to, I know what I need to do. That I just need to see. Hey, AFM, let me know if I'm dragging. I'm going to have to get off here and go on my phone. I just didn't really want to go on my phone today because it was such chaos. And don't get me wrong, it's really good to have a lot more people in here. But the morning after New Year's Eve, I don't know if I'm in the mood for it. Hello. Even my PayPal won't come up. Let me see if I can do it on my phone, you guys. I think it's my computer. It keeps telling me I need a new one, but I don't really have the money for it right now. PayPal. Because I know a couple people paid me via PayPal. I sound great? Awesome. Thank you. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know. Joan paid for a reading a couple days ago, and somebody else did too, Michelle. So those are my first ones. This is the $10. What's up? The $10. Let me get it together. Okay. The $10 Ask a Question micro readings. You get 8-card spread. I'm wearing red. I hope you are all wearing red. You should be wearing red on New Year's Day. It brings prosperity, right? So let's get going. Joan wants to know. Let me take a drink, y'all. Okay. For Joan. Happy New Year, Teresa. Greg, you're after Michelle, darling. Thank you for an amazing and very helpful reading last night. Sending you a little something extra for your kind and generous readings. Oh my God, it's not a question, it's just a thank you. Joan Marie, thank you. It says, Happy New Year, Teresa. Thank you for an amazing and very helpful reading last night. Sending you a little something extra for your kind and generous reading. Wishing you a beautiful, prosperous, and healthy new year. Lots of love and hugs, Joan Marie. Thank you so much, Joan. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. It's so kind. Thank you. For you guys that send me like presents off my Christmas list and tips and blessings at this time of year. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all. I really, really do. You can also pay with PayPal today, and that's how Michelle and Joan did. Thank you, Joan. Up next is Michelle. Micro reading. What does Spirit want me to know for Michelle? Oh, death. All right. This came out first. 7 of Wands. Try not to make too many sudden movements. My camera doesn't like it. The High Priestess. Page of Cups. Oh, there's two here. Page of Cups and the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands came out first. For Michelle. 8 of Cups. Wow. See now. The 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Happy New Year is the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all, and I've told you, and I'm going to tell you again and again and again. 2025 was for closing cycles. Okay? It was for closing cycles, relationships, jobs, friendships, family. It's the ending. Sometimes all these people are just in our way, Michelle. These people, places, and things are in our way. They're preventing us from moving into where we need to be. It looks like in 2025, you really had to have your defenses up and you survived a lot. In 2026, or what they think you need to know now, we are in the first day of 2026, is that you really need to listen to your intuition, okay? Hey, JD. Because it's time to continue your journey onto a bright, new, happily ever after, and give it a shiny new beginning, right? So, oh my God, the Empress is under that. So the answer to your question is, spirits want you to know whatever you went through this year, or whatever you're ending now, the death happens because it needs to. The death of the cycle, right? The change. This, whatever has happened so that you can transform your life. You're transitioning this year. You're continuing your spiritual journey, turning your back on everything that happened before and moving towards this. Look at this, girl. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. There's a messenger coming for the Empress, and they bring gifts of a new prosperous beginning and a happily ever after. That's what Spirit wants you to know. So rest on that, okay? Rest on that. Hey, Sita. That's your reading. Greg, you're next, and then Candace. You can also pay via PayPal. I swear to you, I would have gone on the phone, but I think it would have been so out of control like it was on Tuesday. And it was great, don't get me wrong, but just don't think I can do it today. Greg, you're next. I'm tired from being up late. What's Gregor's 2026 going to be like in the love department? Oh my God. Well, somebody's definitely bringing love, giving love. You're definitely going to receive love. I'm telling you, why do I keep getting multiple offers from, my phone's going crazy. Why? The Gregors is getting not just one love offer, but a couple. Okay? Aries, the Emperor, that's you. Could also mean that somebody that's got an Emperor energy is coming at you. Again? Oh my God. One sweet and gushy, and one straight to the point. One that's going to say, I just feel so much for you. And one's going to say, let's do this thing. Let's go. See, I told you not just one, but two. Again. Empress to your Emperor, Gregors. I'm telling you. 2026, y'all. I don't know how much I gotta tell you, especially for Aries and Gemini and Leo. And that's the Wheel of Fortune, if you can't tell. Fortune turns in your favor. Good luck, finally. Good karma. A new life cycle in love with your Empress. This is a freaking good reading. Again. What else do you want? The Star card, my favorite card of the deck of tarot. wish fulfillment, destiny. Ace of Wands on the bottom. Look at this reading, okay? This is how it came out. Love is offered, more than one, for the Emperor. Here comes the second one riding in. The Empress. Fortune turns in your favor. You guys move together in great fortune, in destiny, and a spicy new beginning. Oh my God, underneath that's the Three of Pentacles. I quit. You should want it all. You shouldn't settle for less than all. Okay, is any relationship perfect? No, doesn't exist. We're humans. No. But there is our fit, okay? There is. That's a freaking good reading, Greg. Happy New Year. Okay, it's probably not you. It's probably me, girl. It is Aries year. It really is. Hey, Emma. You're going to be after Candace. That's a really good reading, Greg. I say God bless, okay? Up next is Candace. But Candace. But Candace, let me know if I'm dragging, okay? No, it's not on. It's not on. I'm having problems with it too, so. It's not on. It's not connected. You woke up feeling great today? That's great. For Candace, let me go back, Candace, and find your question. General love reading, please. She paid 20, so she gets a 16 card spread. For Candace, there's something to do with my computer and all the new uploads. And I don't have the money to buy a new computer right now, okay? For Candace, love reading. Seven of Wands. We're going to pull from the top. The Chariot. The future planning. This is moving forward in victory. The fact that you get this as your first card says that you've had to have your defenses up for a long time. But now you move forward with the yang to your yin and plan the future. It happens now. Six of Pentacles, Justice. The Star card, Destiny. Committed, the Knight of Pentacles. This changes everything. Death, Scorpio. The Sun, best card in the deck of tarot. Happiness comes out right underneath the Chariot, Leo. Everything works out. Eight of Pentacles. The Hierophant, the marriage card, Taurus. The Three of Swords in reverse. No heartbreak here. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. The freaking Lovers. Pisces on the bottom, High Priestess. That means go with your gut. I don't know how many times I got to tell you all this, okay? I know it's scary. I know it. I know it is. I know it is, okay? But go with that fresh new wave of love. Ooh, the Marrying King. Put your... Okay, thanks, Sita. Here, let me refresh. Again, OBS did an upgrade, and it screwed everything in my life up. So, yay. It's going to upload, so... Sita, you're after Emma. Okay. It's thinking, y'all. Bear with me. I knew I should have went in on my phone, but I couldn't handle 75 people wanting a reading today. Okay, I don't know if you can still hear me or not. But Candace, there are times in our life where we need to defend ourselves. Okay? There are. Oh, okay, Sina. You can hear me? Okay, thank you. So there are times in our life, Candace, when we need to defend ourselves, when there's douchebags trying to come into our life, or they've entered, hooked us, and we're trying to expel them from our lives, or we're trying to, knowing that they're not for us, and trying to kick them away from us, but they're it's that old 70s, I'm wearing a gold chain going, hey baby, it's like, you're not that special, okay? Please move along. And that's okay. But in this year, you need to sit down. Let somebody in, because the fact that it literally says you move forward in victory with a team with someone into your future, okay, that will be very solid and true and destiny. It's a committed relationship that's coming. The fact that death shows up after the Knight of Pentacles signifies the fact that this ends the period of your life when people were promising you things and never coming through. There's nothing worse in the world than somebody who makes promises and doesn't come through. That's probably my biggest pet peeve in life. If you're going to say something, mean it. If you don't mean it, just tell me. That's fine. Because it's that death of that old past way that leads you to the sun. Best card in the deck of tarot. I mean, it's like you move forward into a very successful partnership where you both work at it and you're both very committed. 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. No heartbreak here. The 3 of Swords comes out in reverse. This person, you should have released all the pain on your own, and that's why this person's coming in, because you did the work. But the 3 of Swords in reverse states very much so that you find somebody that you're like, man, I'm safe releasing the pain and forgiving everything that went before, because it was all for this. You have to make the judgment call to let it happen. The Knight of Swords, to take this lover, the lovers. Follow your intuition. Follow the new love cycle, and follow the King of Love, marriage, commitment. Looks like long term for me. That's your reading. That's your reading, Candace. Up next is Emma, then Sita. And then Jackie. Did somebody else come in? Hold on, let me look. I don't think so. Yeah, Cynthia. Okay. Again, everything's moving slow because I'm not on my phone. So Cynthia and Jackie. Cynthia's after Sita. And then Jackie. Sorry, guys. Again, I'm on my regular computer and it just blows anymore. So I may only be going live on my phone. So at some point. All right, Emma. Love reading, please. You got it. Love reading for Emma. Hello, Diva. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A love reading for Emma. So she paid for 2 questions. That's $20. So she gets a 16 spread, not an 8-card spread for Emma. That one. Knight of Wands. Ooh, the Hermit. Let's pull. 8 of Wands. 3 of Wands, I'm sorry, it came out in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The Wish Fulfillment card. Decision time. 2 of Swords. Queen of Swords. Ace of Wands. 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have to make a decision. The King of Fire. 7 of Cups. Man, you're just like Greg. This makes sense. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Death. Oh, and the World, girl. Oh. Somebody is going to come at you very quickly, okay? With a Knight of Wands energy. Very quickly, very fast, very passionately. It's not who you think it is. It's somebody else. Why do I say that? Because right after that card is the Hermit. This other person that's coming at you fast and hot makes the one you're thinking of come out of the cave and come right at you. Jealousy is a very good thing in some points. Not in all points, but in some points. Because sometimes jealousy brings realization. Okay? I'm telling you, somebody comes hot and fast, and that draws out somebody out of their cave that's not moving at the pace that they should be moving. Okay? Not coming at you and wanting and promising and committing to you the way they should. But they both come at you quickly. Boom. And the one that hasn't been coming at you the way they're supposed to, they're like, oh, damn, I had lack of foresight. I was delayed, and I may have missed everything. Now there's a person here that could be an obstacle to a long-term relationship with Emma. The Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups. It talks about the one that didn't come forward before at the right way, saying that they want to work things out and commit, which probably is your wish fulfillment, but this other person's a wish fulfillment too, the new one, okay? That's why you got to make a decision, Two of Swords. Tide's rising, got to decide, okay? And here's you making the decision. You're hung up a little bit about it. I hate to say it, because you have, just like Greg, you have a couple options. Almost makes me feel like you're going to choose the new one. It is what it is. Because happy home and family, it's like you got two choices you got happy home and family. One of the people dies, that cycle dies, and one you move forward with. This is death and the world. Last card of the major arcana. Okay, Craig, thank you. So, you're going to be surprised, okay? You're going to be surprised. You're not going to believe it when it happens the way that it happens, but it will happen that way. Only you can decide which one you're going to get. But the fact that what comes in new is a Knight of Wands and it ends with the King of Wands makes me feel like, yeah, it's fire. It makes me feel like they graduate to the King of Fire, and that's the one you choose. Interesting. I love the fact that this card at the end got defined by these two. One dies, one you move forward with. That's your reading, darling. Ooh. Hey, Benita. You're going to be after Jackie, okay? Thank you, Emma. Sita, you're next. Then Cynthia, Jackie, and Benita, okay? So let me go over to, I got PayPal right in front of me. So, Felicita. Thanks for coming here with the glitches. Hey, Jessica. Good morning. Jessica is after Benita. I'm not going to do a membership live. I'm going to give myself a half a day off work today. Because I usually work 7 days a week. I just don't do lives or personal readings on the weekend. I just tape on the weekend. So, Felicita, the apartment next door has been empty for the past month. I found someone, but the building manager is dragging his feet. My question is, he dragging his feet because he wants to do something shady with the rent? That's the first thing that came to my mind. Let's find out. That you don't know about? King of Wands in reverse. It's usually not a good sign. Eight of Wands. Oop! Well, this is the only one that flipped over that fell out. Yeah, that's the only one that flipped over that fell out. Eight of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess. Hiding something. Yeah, he's definitely hiding something. Oh, the Tower, girl. Yes, he is. It's almost like, oh, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. You get this in reverse, the Page of Coin, but then you get the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I think he is trying to do something shady where he makes the money off of it. Because he's supposed to be the leader in this, but he comes out as the anti-leader. I almost said the Antichrist. That's bad. He's being ruthless about something. It's like he wants to quickly move. He's using diversionary tactics in this situation to quickly move and doing it in things in the dark. The Hermit. That'll cause upheaval and change. The Tower. This is like getting money under the table. He wants to make money off of it. Because of something about burden. Yes, the answer is correct. Happy New Year, Wanda. You're absolutely right. The fact that the High Priestess comes in here, girl, is your intuition is speaking to you. You know the truth. Yes, you are correct. Sita. It's almost like he wants to put somebody in there. Okay, let me just give you an example. It makes me feel like he wants to put somebody in there and charge them extra and pocket the money. So it's like, or somebody in there he knows and charge him less. But in some way or another, the money will like go through him and he has something to do with it. And there's something about the money. That's why he wants them in there. The answer is yes. Hail yes. Hail to the yes. That is your reading. That was your instinct. Yeah. For sure. Thanks, Sita. That's your reading. Happy New Year. Cynthia, you're next, and Jackie, Benita, and Jessica. Ooh. Shuffle. You can also pay via PayPal today because we're back at the first of the month, I should say. Okay. That's what he does. That makes sense, huh? For sure. You are spot on, my friend. Spot on. Well, hold on, y'all. I'm really not enjoying this update that OBS did. Let me tell you. All it does is make everything drag. For Cynthia. Pape Al is under investigation. Will he get charged in the next 60 days? Every time you say Papa Al, I think Papa Ligba. Will he get charged in the next 60 days? Page of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Death. The Hierophant, the institution. Oh, that came out in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Tower. Yes. Oh, caught cheating. The Seven of Swords. Yes, he will be. This is the lion. This is the Betrayer. Lying, cheating, stealing card. This is the Tower crash into the ground. This is getting stopped dead in his tracks by the institution of justice, right? Institutions, justice, medical, government, whatever, right? He doesn't think he's going to. He thinks that he's got a bright future and he's going to keep... He feels, and right now, it looks like he's just going to move into the future and everything's going to work out. It's almost like he's trying to make it move fast. So he thinks the faster he tries, or his lawyer or whoever tries to make it move, or that he moves things around, that he won't get caught, but he will. Death. It will end. His cycle is ending. But the institution is going to stop him dead in his tracks, strike his lightning, strike his tower and burn it to the ground because of his deception. He's trying to get away with it. It literally says it on the card, get away with it, and be stealthy. But no, not with this card right before it. It's like, here he is trying to get away with it, runs right to the tower, and then the universe strikes him down. So, hey, Laura-Ann. So, yes, that would be the answer to your question. Laura-Ann, you're after Jessica. Okay. That's your reading. Crazy that you would get death, the tower, and the betrayer all in one pull. So that screams yes. That's your reading, darling. Jackie is next. General reading, please. Then Benita, Jessica, and Laura. Let me go back and see if anybody's saying anything. Hold on. Pop, 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 pop. There will be no one card pull this weekend. We only do that second half of the month. General reading for Jackie. General reading for Jackie. Hey, Francis. Happy New Year, darling. General reading for Jackie. Oh. Jackie, you got 2 chronic cards, the freaking Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles. That's really good. It's like the institution turns in your favor. Now, this could be getting married and having a happy home and family. Or this could be the institution giving you money. Okay? Gratitude, luxury, self-sufficiency, satisfaction, culminating everything that you need. Could be with the Taurus too. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. If you work or opening a freaking like business or doing a side hustle or something like that, very profitable. The 9 of Pentacles. Wishes fulfilled. Oh gosh, the Page of Cups. A messenger comes. Oh, could be a lover that brings a message. Gemini. Again. 6 of Pentacles. Things really even out for you monetarily and financially. Well, there's the devil. Capricorn. It comes after the devil. 4 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Let me just say a few things. Hey, Michelle. If you're at the Michelle, I think you were second doing the readings. I'll timestamp them at the end, okay? Francis, you're after Laura. So here's the thing. Jackie. Again, I don't know, how many times I can say this, but 2026 is a 1 year, okay? It changes. Is everything in 2026 going to be good? No. But for a lot of people, it will be. It talks very much of money with the institution being very good this year and possibly marriage and home and family and commitment this year. But it talks very much about you being, as a single human being, very admired, respected, and profitable this year. But there's a new cycle coming in love, probably with a lover, whether existing or a new one, that's very giving and nurturing. But I will say this. There's an old one, lava. As always, it's like a rule in the universe. When we find happiness, the ex always tries to return, or the old cycle of something something gets brought up again in a relationship, whatever it is that tries to bind you to it, the devil, and hold on to you with a death grip, okay? But no, you take this, the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new commitment, a new cycle in love, a shiny new beginning, the manifestation of new financial opportunities around you and prosperity. In this, our Lord, the year of 2026. Okay? So, just remember that. Okay? Because the fact that you get as a crowning card the Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles of all things. I mean, the Hierophant is faith. Okay? It is commitment. It is the institution of marriage and or money. And you have both here. And having everything you need with the Ten of Pentacles. You're just not, sorry, everybody's asleep here. I'm so sorry. Not just monetarily, but in family and home. Looks really good. The cards have turned so exponentially over the last month. It's like almost every reading I do is good, and it's never like that. It's like 50-50. That is your reading. Benita, you're next. Thank you, Jackie. I smile when I say Jackie, and you probably heard me tell the story before, because my dad's name was Jack, and he was my favorite person ever. And my mom, we lived on a farm. At the end of the day, she'd open the door and she'd say, Jackie! So every time I see that name, I'm happy. Yes? That's your reading. You're welcome. Howdy. Benito. Let's see what you have to ask. I need to check. No, okay, good. Oh, I hit the wrong one. There we go. For Benita. Let's get you a question, darling. I'm probably going to have to do every live on my phone from now on because this just blows. Benita, what is coming towards me in 2026? Did you guys watch your 2026 readings this week? 12 card spread is a card for every month. Well, Benita, what is coming towards Benita in 2026? Oh my God, judgment, absolution. Judgment in your favor, resurrection of your life. Think of it that way, okay? Ascension, rebirth. Girl, yeah. And it's a 1 year. That's what it's all about. Again, the Emperor. So it says, okay, it's time. Time for Benita to get her Emperor. Send him in. The Divine Partner. Oh, the Devil came out in reverse. Hallelujah. So what's that mean? It means your Emperor will not be toxic. It'll be sexual. Okay? Slap and tickle time. All right? This is somebody that doesn't try to keep you chained. Okay? This is somebody that... It's like you broke free from something or someone you were chained to that may have had an addiction or was just extremely codependent, and now the Emperor comes. Judgment goes, oh, she did it. Okay, so judgment comes that Benita, the Emperor, comes. No, you can send a question, Michelle. And they're not toxic. Could be an Aries or Capricorn, but let's continue, shall we? Oh, everything works out. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, the Three of Swords came out in reverse too. Again, we like the Three of Swords in reverse because that's a healed relationship, not a heartbreaking relationship. It is releasing all the pain from the past and forgiving it all and being optimistic in love again. And that brings the Emperor again. Oh, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, darling. Unified love, partnership, attraction, a relationship. Again. This Hierophant, he just keep on getting this is the marriage card. It's long-term commitment. Ooh, oh my God. I can't believe this. Look at these cards. Oh, I pulled this one off. So this is not an ex. This is a past life soulmate. You move forward in the future with the World. Destiny. Have faith and jump. The Fool. Wow, yeah. There's a lot of click-worthy. It's the first day of 2026. Is it going to solve all our problems? Hell no. It's not. Okay? We're still here on Earth. But the shift from a 9-year to a 1 year makes total difference. And I told everybody in the winter of 2024, I can't remember if it was October or November, December, that 2025 was going to be a burning trash heap. And it was, because it was a 9 cycle. We all had to close out all the crappy stuff to move into a 1, right? The fact that you begin with Judgment and end with the Six of Cups, the World, the Star, and the freaking Fool. You had to cast somebody out of your life that was toxic this year in some way, shape, or form. Could have been an addiction, or, codependency is also an addiction. Just saying, okay? And then move into this Emperor, Two of Cups, the Hierophant, Judgment era for you. You're welcome. Yeah. Lovely. It was really nice to end the year with a bunch of really good readings, because it doesn't always go that way, right? I don't consider in reading bad. I consider a reading where somebody needs to learn a lesson they refuse to learn, and that's why they're stuck in a not so good reading, right? Yes, the Sagittarius just wouldn't leave me. There you go. That's your reading. I didn't see Sagittarius in there anywhere, so that's moving on to the Emperor, who doesn't have to be an Aries, but, that's what I'm saying. Good for you. Good for you, Benita. We got to know when to stop. That's your reading. Thanks, Benita. Jessica. Hold on. Let me go back. Wear red today, people. You should be wearing red on the first day of the year. Okay. Jessica, General Read. Laura Ann, General Read. Francis, General Read. Okay, I don't have to go back and keep looking. Right? General reading for Jessica. You can pay via PayPal now, too. It's the beginning of the month. You can pay up to PayPal up to like the 15th. Cynthia, you're going to be after Francis. It's $10 to ask a question, Cinderella. So you can pay here. You can pay on my PayPal. Another Foolish Mortals, the head moderator, she'll tell you how to do that. Yes, as soon as payment's made, you make payment and you include your question with payment, okay? Okay, General Read for Jessica. Oh, that one feels weird. This one. I felt it as I was shuffling. I thought it was going to fall out, and it didn't, but it still stuck out, hit my hand. The 1111 card, Jessica. Celebration, harmony, marriage, home, community. Ooh, 9 of Wands. I just felt like I should pull off the top. You survived a lot to find your Emperor. Don't miss it. Move forward in it. Into the future. Move forward into the future. I'll tell y'all. King of Cups. 10 of Cups. I just want to put a cherry on the top of the sundae of today. I really do. I'm not kidding. Okay. Did I stay up till midnight? Yes. Did I do the lentils? Yes. Did I do the grapes? Yeah. I said, what the hell? Did I get under the table? No. I figure grapes are grapes, right? Did I wash the cinnamon down the front door? Yes. Did I burn my wish? Yes. Am I wearing red? Yes, I am. Okay. So here's the deal, Jessica. Okay, Michelle Ann, you will be after Cynthia, okay? I timestamp if you guys got to head out. I timestamp at the end. Give me like 15 minutes, okay? And then you can come back later. Look for your name. It'll be pinned at the very top comment, and your timestamp will be next to it. Just click the timestamp. It'll take you right to your reading, okay? You and your niece were at the table. God bless you. Jessica, girl, you begin with the 1111 card and end with the 10 of Cups. I mean, okay? I mean, it's like the celebration comes into your life this year of home and community, but possibly harmony and marriage too after surviving everything this year. The Emperor comes. Make sure you turn and look at him. Make sure you turn and look, okay? There's an opportunity you do not want to miss, okay? This person will make you reevaluate your life, okay? Because moving forward after a stormy time, victory after a long battle, moving forward with the yang to your yin, the Emperor to your Empress, there's a lot of water here and air. Could be a water sign. This is Cancer. No, this is Cancer. This is Cancer pipe. This is a king of love, girl. Somebody who's emotionally stable. Move forward in happiness, darling. This is really good. I'm getting like chills today. That's how good these cards are the first day. And don't forget, it's 1/1/2026. 2 and 2 and 6 is a 10, so that's a 1. So it's really 1/1/1 today. Think about it. Blow your sometime today, put cinnamon and salt in your hand, stand out your front door, and say, Universe, I blow the cinnamon salt in my home to protect all that is in it, to bring nothing but positive people and vibes into this house, prosperity and love and good health and everything else that's good and positive that we need in this beautiful home. Okay? It's not just 1/1. It's just not the first of the month. It's the first month and the first day. And it's not just the first month and the first day. It's the first month, the first day, and the first year. That's why these readings are like this. I'm telling you. Now, not everybody does. Not everybody finds their happiness in 2026, but a big chunk of us do. Okay? That's your reading. Yes, ma'am. Terry, hey. I know I'm dragging. Bear with me. That is your reading. Jessica. Laura Ann is next. Then Frances, Cynthia, and Michelle Ann. We'll take one or two. Oh, I just dropped a card on the floor. Hold on. I just seen more people paid. Curious Gemini. I'll take one or two more, and then we're going to shut it down. So, Curious Gemini, you're after Michelle Ann, okay? And don't forget, I will timestamp. I am not doing a membership live today because the girl needs half a day off, okay? I've been working like a dog, y'all. And all my members understand that. We were on here last night, but I was on here quickly because Stranger Things was on at 7 o'clock. Okay. All right, up next is Laura Ann, who also wants a general reading, and then Frances that wants a general reading, okay? So for Laura Ann, you're welcome. General reading for Laura Ann. That one card, man, at the very beginning, it kept hitting me in the palm of my hand. So that's why I pulled it. Like, pick me, pick me. For Laura Ann, please, general reading. Laura Ann. Me too, girl. The True Partnership card, Laura Ann. 3 of Pentacles. Your teammate is coming. Yes? Somebody that fulfills you. Somebody that teaches you what real love is. New love cycle. Page of Cups. Greet the messenger. Oh my God, you also get the Page of Swords. A lot of talking. Could meet him online. A sweet messenger. Celebration. Look at that. Celebration. It's also a reunion card. Interesting. Again, so that's 2 3s. 5 of Cups. Page of Wands. That makes sense. It's like, ooh, the decision is made. Oh my God, Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles. Okay. You're going to hate me for this. You're saying goodbye to somebody first. The 5 of Cups drops dead in the middle of your spread. This spread talks about you finding your true partner, and it's new. Ace of Cups, right? So you may be talking a lot to a lot of people. Could be online, could be a couple of people online, but there's a creative, somebody who communicates differently coming towards you. Very open emotionally. I think it's a reunion. I think it's a past life. Okay, can it be a celebration? Absolutely. Is there 3 people here? Absolutely. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. But this is also a reunion card, not like an ex coming back, like a past life soulmate coming back. It's like you have to release one that you know is not right for you. And then the decision is made and you go into a fire new beginning with a new love in this lifetime anyway. It's a marrying king. Sagittarius. Yeah, moving forward in moderation with a committed king. Earth. We have earth and fire here. Again. Okay? Again. Fire, earth. Fire. Laura. Yeah, that finger. She knows what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know but Laura knows what I'm talking about, okay? I try not to laugh too hard because everybody's asleep here. Raisins are more efficient. Yes, we had this discussion on the membership side of the channel last night. But I couldn't find any raisins, so I picked through all of my grapes and find the smallest ones I could, and I did it. But I'm telling you, Laura knows what I'm talking about, y'all, okay? She wants to share, she can. I'm not going to share, but Laura knows. It says the same thing, but it says this year you choose. But somebody has to go for new to come, yes? I mean, you may be talking to them at the same. You know what I'm talking about, okay? That's your reading. This is next for general reading. Candace is cracking me up, people. I was spitting and joking. What's that? I can picture it in my head. You made it though, right? You're welcome, Lorian. I know. If I had raisins, I would have done that. Because we had this discussion last night, and another foolish mortal was like, I'm going to use raisins because they are grapes. And they're much easier to eat all at the same time, right? Oh my God. Candace. I cried. Oh my God. That's so hysterical. Did Cynthia ask another one? Am I losing it? Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me find the fan funding. Francis, you're next. I swear to you are. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, Cynthia paid for another one. Okay. Let me put you down for 2 when you're after Francis, girl. Okay. Francis wants a general reading. I'm sorry, but freaking Candace is cracking me up. Okay. For Francis, general reading, please. For Francis. I know, so do I, girl. So do I. For Francis, general reading, please. For Francis. Francis. The Ace of Wands. An inspired, powerful, potentially passionate new beginning. And then you get the Three of Pentacles. What is going on with these cards? Well, we know it's the first. But the true partner, the Devil, comes out in the upright, but it could be a Capricorn. Let me pull, see what's next. Ah! This is going to sound really weird, Francis, okay? It's like you get this passionate new beginning with a true teammate, true soulmate, true person, and the Devil comes to try to break it up, to lure you back into bondage and addiction. But the King of Wands comes and kicks his ass. Okay? That's what it feels like. It's like, oh, you're going to show up? Well, I'm going to show up too. The King of Fire. Again. And I'll bring a really good offer. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh! Happy home and family. The Chariot. The decisions made. Girl. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Francis. Let me just say this. There's going to be a battle royale over you. Okay? I know it sounds hard to believe. Okay, I got you, JD. You're going to be after Curious. One more, and then we're going to call it a day, y'all. Okay? One more payment, one more reading I'll take, and then we're going to shut her down. But, Francis, a battle royale ensues for you. The fact that a king of fire, whether they are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they come like the great leader a king of fire is, the king of fire. Because, I mean, see how these came out? Okay, here's a true partnership. These two are going to battle it up. One is a gnarly, gnarly one. The other one's really, really good, Francis. Okay? And this one brings this to a happily ever after and moving forward in great victory. The decision's made between the two swords, right? In the reverse. And you move forward. Oh my God, the victory card. Girl, expect a battle and fortune to turn in your favor and being victorious. Sometimes we just got to stand back and let them battle it out. Let the righteous win, shall we? That's your reading, Francis. That's crazy. Okay, I will take one more within the next 2 minutes. If somebody doesn't pay one more time, then we will shut this off. And we will be done with taking readings for today. Yes? Okay. Up next is Cynthia. She paid for 2. Then Michelle Ann, Curious, Gemini, JD. I'll let one more person pay for a reading. If you don't, in the next 2 minutes, we'll put the red X's up, AFM. If you're new here, thanks for coming. Hit like and subscribe. But check and make sure I'm still live in one of these corners. And look at the feed. When you see people talking down there in the feed, make sure there are no red X's before you send money for a reading. If you see red X's, that means we're all filled up here. I mean, it did come in on a holiday. Yeah. And I'll be back next Tuesday to do micro readings. Okay? All right. Next up is Cynthia. She paid for 2 questiones. Let me go back and get them. Okay. It's moving so slow. I'm glad it's not dragging too much on you guys' end. Here, it just looks horrible. Cynthia, the first question is, will taking this course help me reach my goal, or is it a waste of money? Oh. Now, if you're taking a class for career, in career readings, the Emperor is you being the boss, or the boss seeing it and liking what you're doing. 4 of Pentacles. It brings in security and stability. The Fool. It's like a new beginning. Like it starts your career all over or whatever again. Happily ever after. 10. Yeah, it brings alignment into your life. Very much so. Oh, again, the leader card. Either the boss, the supervisor, the manager, the people that hire you, whatever it is, really like it and think it really puts you head and shoulders above the crowd, or you become the leader. Again, movement forward in victory into the future. Yeah, it will help pull you into bigger and better things in your future. You'll be victorious with it. Again, Queen of Cups, justice on the bottom. Yes, it definitely will. It brings justice. So you're included. You know how sometimes when you're in a place and they're like, oh, we're only taking people that have this degree, or we're only taking people that do that, and it's a requirement in the job field or whatever. Yeah, justice in that. It brings fairness, justice in your favor. Security, it brings calm. I'm going to say, hell yeah. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Those are all good cards, y'all. Second question. What are Hazel Eye's intentions towards me? What are Hazel Eye's intention towards Cynthia? Oh, people are getting up. What is Hazel Eye's intentions towards Cynthia? True partner. Want to be a team with you. Wow, the Magician wants to be a team with you, appreciates who you are and your skill and your power. Two of Swords wants you to make a decision for them. Two of Swords want you to choose them. Let me put it that way. Ace of Swords. They may have blocked emotions right now, but they're waiting to see if you're going to choose them. Ace of Swords, a breakthrough. Wants a breakthrough with you. A victory. Or they have a breakthrough. They get mental clarity about you. The High Priestess, Pisces. I don't know if you appear mysterious to them, but they like it. Again. It's almost like they don't want you to read their mind. Coming back to make the offer. Six Cups. Or coming in to make the offer. A reunion. Nostalgic. Offers, offers, offers. A new beginning. His intentions, his, her, they, their intentions very, very good. The fact that you get the Three of Cups, the crowning card, says that you want to be a teammate. Go ahead and put the red X's up if you haven't already. Another foolish mortal. Thank you. They want to be part of your team. They want to be in a team. They like how you handle everything. They like... It's like, I don't know if they know you want a decision or if they're trying to declare a truce or something. But the fact that the breakthrough comes, it's almost like they feel like you can read their mind and it freaks them out a little bit. But yeah, they do come. They do come. Intentions are good. That's your reading, Cynthia. Michelle Ann, you're next. Then Curious Gemini and JD. Michelle Ann. I would like to retire this year and move south of the border. Am I on track to be able to do that in 2026? Ew, that's a good question. Is Michelle Ann on track to retire and move south of the border in 2026? You're now, Michelle Ann. I just flipped over to the... Yes. I mean, this is the first card. But here's the thing about the World card, Michelle Ann. It is the last card of the major arcana. It's not just a new beginning. It's a cycle change. I tell people this all the time. This is from being single to being married, to not having kids to having kids, to not having a job to having a job, to working all the day to retiring. Literally, I say this all the time. But let's continue. Yes, you're completing the cycle of your life and integrating and, accomplishing it all and integrate. It literally says all that on the card. It says completion, integration, accomplishment, travel. Just saying. Oh. The Sun, best card in the deck of tarot. Success. The Sun. Success, positivity, vitality. Leo, judgment. Jiminy Christmas, that's 3 major arcanas. Judgment in your favor. Absolution. Rebirth. Your cup runneth over. The Ace of Cups. Love, compassion, creativity. Your cup runneth over. Ooh, I'm sweating, y'all. Again. Ooh, the Devil. There may be a small hiccup, though. Read the fine print. What do I mean by that? They may try to get you to stay. But the devil's in the details. So read whatever it is, your retirement plan, very finely detailed, your exit strategy, your sign, what do you call it? When you retire. Oh, don't worry, you'll win. The Five of Cups is, there may be a little bit of a conflict, but you win and move on, okay? Yeah, the Five of Wands comes out in reverse. It's like Two of Swords. Oh my gosh, the Two of Swords, the offer, the Queen of Money. You will. It's almost like they don't want you to go, and they try to throw everything at you to not let you go. Oh, your contract says this or that or the other. Don't worry. Just read the fine line. Don't sign anything you don't really read, because the devil wants to keep you bound to the altar, right? But this is you cutting that bad boy off, breaking the chains that bind, doing what's best for you, and defeating the competition, avoiding conflict, and being able to focus on your goals and move forward. So the decision's made, and somehow or another they concede. You take your money and go. But expect some kind of conflict, okay? But it looks like it's all going to play out in the end. I can't state enough to pay attention to paperwork when the devil comes, because the devil's in the details. Why he always makes you sign a contract in blood, okay? But, I mean, I think it's going to be fine. I mean, look at these cards. Bam. 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 There's always moments at the very end where something stupid comes up and they have, you have to try to get it fixed. That's your reading. Okay? Congratulations, Greg. Up next is Curious Gemini and then JD, and we are finished. Red X's. Okay. Oh, don't start with me, you stupid thing. Oh my God. I swear to you. PayPal. Sometimes I want to kick you in the... I almost said something really bad. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm looking, trying to see if JD has his question or her question in here. No question. So JD, make sure you put your question in. Maybe Happy New Year, Curious Gemini. Gotta have the question. AFM may already have it. I don't know. I'll be back on Tuesday to do micro readings at 6 p.m. Chicago time. So be there, be square. No one card pulls this weekend. Nope, nope. For Curious Gemini, any big happy changes for me in 2026? For Curious Gemini, any big happy changes? For Curious Gemini. Oh, yeah, coming at you. Cupid's arrows of love, 8 of wands. You're going to move quickly in your life this year. There's going to be swift change. It's known as Cupid's arrows of love. The Hermit, coming out of a dark time into the light. After introspection, finding your path. Could be with a Virgo, doesn't have to be. Oh. Oh my God, these two came out together. The Devil and Judgment. We are in Capricorn season, people. So remember that when you see the Devil card, because it's a card of Capricorn. It's like you're getting ready to move forward into very quickly and you more fast than you ever imagined into change, which could bring travel, love. It's like after a time of working on yourself, the judgment call comes to move forward. Now some devil may try to keep you from being absolved. Don't let that happen. Yeah. Justice. Monetarily, you're probably going to do better this year, prosperity wise, so much so you may share the wealth, which is really good. But 7 of wands, I don't know who's around you that High Priestess, Pisces. Good God. You get 2 again. And then Chariot on the bottom. It's like somebody at the beginning of the year is fighting you every step of the way to keep you from moving on or moving forward in your life. It could be an ex. It could be a current lover. It could be a domineering mother. It could be a friend that doesn't want you to move. Whatever it is, the fact that you get the 8 of wands as your crowning card says that your life changes in a very quick way this year. Again, love, travel, adventure. Because after doing the work, you know what I mean? After doing, probably after having gone through a lot, you probably went inside yourself and did a lot of healing. So now judgment turns in your favor, but there's always one last lesson or one last hiccup that somebody wants you to clog you up so you can't move forward. It's the last lesson. It always is. But it won't work. The fact that you get the Six of Pentacles says that you move forward in prosperity and wealth and charity and generosity. You step up to a challenge and you persevere. Your inner gift brings to you victory. Because these two came together. Nobody fools a King of Swords. King of Swords is justice. So you're going to chop down any competition. Okay? You're going to chop, hey Ruthie, Happy New Year. You're going to chop down any competition, any disagreement. Doesn't matter. I learned a long time ago that people can argue with you all you want, but they're only going to get an argument if you argue back. Most of the time, I just look at them and go, pfft, and walk away, because they do not affect me. Nothing that they say or trying to, they don't upset me. I don't care. I know where my path is. And yours, oh my God, you get the Nine of Cups after this, is victory after a long battle, moving into the future, a bright, new, happy future. Again, travel or moving, but also with the yin and yang. And wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. This may be a year where you have to shed somebody out of your life. And sometimes that's the last step until evolving into this 1 year of beautiful things coming to you. It does look good. Don't let anybody get you down. Only emotional vampires walk into a room where you're happy and suck you dry. And they leave the room skipping and singing a song. And you're like, screw those emotional vampires. Because all they want is a reaction, and that feeds their nasty souls. It's not going to work. You still continue to move forward in happiness. That's your reading. That was your general read. Wasn't that? Yeah, that was your general read. When we say general read, whatever comes out, comes out. Be it love, be it happiness, be it career, be it what's coming. Whatever comes out, comes out. Right? Oh, that was not JD. That was Curious Gemini. Sorry, JD. Thanks, JD. Good, Francis. Well, JD, you're next. General read. Maybe that's why I thought you were general read, because I heard it in my head before you typed it. Thank you, Curious Gemini. General read for JD, darling. Right, I gotcha. We're lagging and skipping on the stupid camera. For JD. Oh, the 1111 card. That's twice today. Soulmates, twin flame, celebration, harmony, marriage, home, and community is your crowning card, JD, for 2026 for your general reading. Again, 2 fours of 4 swords. Pay attention to the number 4. This all could happen on the 4th. What day is today? 3 days from now. Sunday. Or within the next 4 months. Or in April. So this is like a monumental change in life. This is marriage, harmony, celebration, family, home, community. And the fact that you get this card next, it's another 4, is mind-blowing. So pay attention to the number 4. You may have already been seeing the number 4. But this is rest up because it's coming. Just saying. Rest up because it's coming. 10 of Pentacles. Happy home and happy family. Man. Continues to talk about home and family and happiness again. It came out in reverse. So the 5 of Pentacles in the upright is a card of abandonment, of being tossed out in the cold, of worry and financial loss and poverty and isolation. But in the reverse, no longer feeling that way, no longer being abandoned or feeling alone, or it's recovery from financial loss if you've had any issues. It's also spiritually coming back together. It's feeling like you belong again. And that doesn't surprise me because you begin with the 1111 card. It's like you find your home, your family, your love, even financially. The Queen of Fire could be with the fire sign, but you're a fire sign. This is being warm and vibrant and determined and winning, just so you know. I get the King and Queen of Fire. Man, there could be a fire sign coming for you, a matching set, man. Somebody very passionate, a leader. Man, God, that's crazy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, Six of Swords is moving into the future in a much better time. And the world at the end, a new stage in life for you. Yes, you did, but I'm going to timestamp and give me like 15 minutes when I get off here. This is a good reading too. For some of us, absolutely 100, yeah. For some of us, there's a good time in our life where we feel like we're on the outer perimeter, watching everybody being happy. And then the day comes where we're yanked back in from out in the cold, okay? And the fact that you get 2 4s, again, pay attention to 4s. This is rest. Rest and relax and recuperate. Because happy home and family, no longer being alone or having a financial issue. I'm telling you, you got a match and set at King and Queen of Wands as a King and Queen of Fire. So somebody is an air sign or a fire sign, or they're coming in at you like a fire sign. It's a matching set. You're both the same. Moving forward into the future, sailing to the future, into a new freaking cycle. End of the old ways. Okay? That is your reading. That is your reading, JD. It's very, very good. Michelle Ann, I timestamp every time I do a micro reading, okay? So, when I get off here, give me like 10, 15 minutes, and it'll be the first pinned comment at the underneath this video, and it'll be everybody's handle. So you just go down and find Michelle Ann, and then there'll be a time click next to it. Just click that. It'll take you right to your reading, okay? Yeah, it's glitching somewhat today, but nobody said anything about it glitching and not being able to hear me. So it is pretty outside today, but I'll timestamp it. Don't worry. That's your reading. Oh, you may be hearing repeat. Yeah. That's your reading, JD. Very good. Let us welcome this year of 2026 with open arms. Okay, wear your red. Blow your cinnamon and salt through the front door and say only positivity, light, protection, good health, abundance, and love may enter here for this year and this month. But don't forget, don't do it around animals, okay? You got animals, put them in another room. We'll sweep it up later, okay? That's it, darlings. It's going to take me probably, like I said, 10, 15 minutes. Yep, we closed them out. There are no red X's up here right now, but we closed them out, Ruthie. Sorry. Yeah, there's no red X's, so. Hold on, Ruthie. Let me see if I can find it. We need to get some red X's up here. All right, I found it, Ruthie. What kind of reading? She paid for 2. So what do you want done? I'll go ahead and do it now because I found it before I got off here. Okay. Thanks, Ruthie. I'll take it because there were no red X's. It's so glitchy today, you guys. It's nobody's fault. It's just very glitchy. My freaking computer is glitchy. The new OBS upgrade is glitchy. The camera's glitchy, so no worries. No. I'll go ahead and do it. You have a question because you pay for 2, but no question, girl. Okay. And then I'll get off here and I'll timestamp everything. Okay. I know it's glitching, girl. It's not, no, like I said, it's nobody's fault. I mean, this whole thing is a big, giant glitch. It's kind of funny. We cannot control what others think of us, but we can control exactly. I used to say that like we cannot control outside influences and they cannot control us. General love for Ruthie. Thanks AFM for dealing with it all because it's a nightmare. I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to go live on my phone all the time after that. Except for Fridays. I can't do that on Fridays. On Fridays, on the weekend What's Up, like tomorrow, the only way I can do that is here. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for putting up with it. We can for a general love read, right? Is that what you said? General love for Ruthie. Why the nightmare, darling? 9 of Swords. Why you stressed? What you stressed for? Future's coming. Coming in quick. For the Empress. And it propels you forward fast with a divine counterpart into happily ever. Good God, y'all. Again, there's so many readings right now about put your defenses down. Okay. Oh, could be the devil that you're defending yourself again. The King of Swords means justice. The 1111 card is a twin flame. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. It comes out underneath the Empress. Fiery new beginning. Got to make the decision. You gonna do it? Or are you gonna stay single? I think you're gonna do it. Oh, 5 of Swords, do what's best for you. Woo! Everything works out. The King of Wands with a love. Oh, and a celebration. Ruthie, Ruthie, Ruthie. Again, I could set my clock to the ugly, nasty exes coming back in when we finally find happiness. I've seen it in every reading I've ever done. When I've done a reading for anybody where I see new loves coming in, the ex always shows up. Always. 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 Okay? Now, the 9 of Swords, your crowning card, can talk about, it's just like intense anxiety, sometimes despair, even signs of depression. But there's no need to worry because your first card is the 2 of Wands. The future is coming and it's coming quick for the Empress. That's the first 3 cards. The future comes quick. The future's coming. This is moving into the future. The fastest moving card in the deck of tarot, it comes quickly to you, the Empress. Okay? Confirmation. Awesome. Thanks, you, JD. And you move forward into it, to that happily ever after. But I'm telling you, I keep getting this for people right now. There is a devil you're going to have to fight, probably. Okay? Devil's usually an ex, or again, like I've said a million times, I feel like in this last month, a domineering friend or family member that think they know what's best for you. Shut up. Okay? Nobody cares what you think. All right? I'm a big girl, or you're a big girl, and you can do it all on your own without anybody's... Let me tell you something, okay? I am a Gemini, but I am a Scorpio rising, okay? And in my earlier life, people tried to tell me to do all the time, and I always did whatever the hell I wanted. Okay? Because, and Geminis are the most independent, seconded only by, I don't know, Virgo maybe. You can throw every barrier in front of us that you want to throw on us to try to trap us into staying close to you. It'll never happen. Because justice comes for you, and you move into that twin flame soulmate energy, into that wish fulfillment, emotionally fulfilled, sexy new beginning. The decision's made. You as a single human being make the choice. You're abundant and admired and respected, and you decide. Nobody decides for you. Screw that. Okay? And you choose this. A love connection. Listen, this is a card doing what's best for you and cutting people off that are not good. Sometimes there comes a point in our life where I have to say, listen, all you ever do is vomit bile at me. So you're out of here. Because I choose me. Okay? Be the Queen of Wands. Okay, it can be a fire sign coming. Everything works out for the lovers, and there is celebration at the end. That's what I see coming. We have Gemini. We have all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Capricorn. We have all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't ever, and trust me, I know, because I had a domineering Aries mother that always told me what I was going to do. And I'd say, okay. And then I went and did whatever the hell I wanted. Drove her insane. Okay? Insane. She said, I told you not to do that. You know, if it's a domineering person in your life, I told you not to do that. I know, but I'm a grown girl and I'll do whatever I want. Drove her insane. Okay? And if it's not that, it's an ex that's going to try to chain you to the pedestal with them. So keep those defenses up for that so that you can move into this. That's your reading, Ruthie. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Another foolish mortal. You're just going to be bombarded with trolls all the time. But you got it. You always do. What's with the... I don't know, man. I like fire signs, too. I like pretty much everybody. There's a couple that I veer away from. I'm like, oh, hi. But I try not to let any prejudice against a certain zodiac sign keep me from, you know, learning whatever I need to learn from that person. That is your reading, Ruthie. Okay? Oh, good. Yeah, I do think you enjoy it, which is really good that you do, AFM. That's your reading, Ruthie. That's everybody's reading. Listen, I'm not going to be here Sunday. We only do one card pulls from like the 15th to the end of the month, and I think the 15th is a Friday. So we'll do one card pulls again starting on the 17th on Sunday night at 6 p.m. Otherwise, I'll be back here next Tuesday. I think that's the 6th at 6 p.m. Chicago time to do these all over again. Come join. Now, listen, everybody was racing to get a $75 special. They're done now. The specials, the original special for this channel for an hour reading was $100. Okay, and that's what they're back to. I don't know how long it'll last. It may go down. I like $88 reads. I like $77 reads. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Okay. Thank you very much. You're welcome. It was a beautiful reading. I'm going to go timestamp everything. Give me a minute because I'm sure when I look at all this, it's going to glitch the whole time. I'm going to have to figure it out. But it will be in about 15 minutes. The first pinned comment under this live with your names and your timestamps. You can just go down and find it and click it, okay? Oh my God, don't have too much fun, another foolish mortal. You guys have a great holiday. Make sure and wear red and blow cinnamon and salt through your front door. No animals around it, okay? And as always, here's me wishing you guys all the happiness and joy you can possibly carry. You're welcome, Michelle Ann. Love and light, and I'll see you real soon. Happy New Year.